Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up. When I did it, I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. I was fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up. When I did it,
To apologize, it's too
when I did it, I was fucked up.
late to apologize.
I was fucked up.
It's too late.
When I did it, I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that.
Nobody knows why liars lie. Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. It's God's side and the other side.
Country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, overcame it, and look like Mr. Potato Head.
I didn't want to be a movie star.
No, you couldn't be a movie star. Ricky Smiley can't act, cause Ricky Smiley can't act. Why is he in a dress again? He didn't be wanting to Barbie, and you gotta tell him no. Sid ain't got no special, you remember? Eve ain't got no special, you remember? Ricky ain't got no special, you remember? Sir, I have 12 comedy specials. P. Diddy or whoever you is, TVJ, 10 of them. I won't stop burning you down until there ain't nothing left. Rubble on top of rubble, and I'll still be bombing. Look like a wall, Richard. Look like a wall. You didn't say no. Look like a wall, Richard. Look like a wall. You didn't say no.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your Saturday Vitamins. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, let's get those likes up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to double check and make sure that you're still subscribed to the channel, especially if you have not been receiving your notifications. Okay, so with that all being said, also don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur and TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, Twitter at DGoddess27. All right, hello, Latasha, Red Wine Entertainment, TC Dan, Pearly. All right, we the people. Namaste is here. Cedar Moore is in the house. Auntie Leah is here. Samantha, HCY Projects, above all that drama, Laverne. All right, shout out to my moderators putting in work. And shout out to everybody tuned into the Queen, and specifically my loyal royals. I see you, Donna. Deronda's in the house, Trisha. Okay, so let's get ready to get into it, honey. Have y'all heard what the streets are saying? Hey, Lots Queen Candy J. Nicole is in the house. Just anticipate Pearly. Amanin Y is here. Pretty Wings. Okay, so listen, have you guys heard what's been going on, honey? It is all nefarious. It is all nefarious, okay? And so Ronnie Bo, and then for those of you who don't know who Ronnie Bo is, he's a young man who was incarcerated with R. Kelly, okay? And anyway, hey, Khalid Harleen. And so anyway, at the end of the day, he's been putting out some information and things like that. And some things about Jay-Z and other things. Now, mind you, people were saying that he was missing. Some people thought he was dead. People were saying that he was in jail. There's all kind of speculation going on and a whole lot of things being said. Okay, and so with that all being said, Now I got a video. I got a video last night from Too Strong, and basically Ronnie was telling him what's been going on with him. Okay, so now it looks like that's the talk of the YouTube streets. Now I'm going to share that video and let you all, see what you all have to say about this. I'm curious as to see what you guys think about this. Okay, what you all have to say. Now HCY Project says, hold on. I've got Ronnie info if you want to know. I text with him. No, I have his info. I have his info too, beloved. Thank you. Actually, Too Strong is in contact with him. That's how I got this video. He gave Too Strong all this information. So yeah, anyway, with that all being said, I have several questions about some of this stuff. So I'm going to let you all hear what he has to say. Auntie Leah said, I think it's nefarious. Yeah, I definitely think it's nefarious. Okay, but let's get into it. All right, likes up, everyone, please like and share. And then we're going to get into some info on Diddy, because Diddy clearly needs to sit down somewhere as far as the queen is concerned. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen. All right. Everybody, please hit that like button. Okay, we got 256 people in here. Let's get the likes up to match the people viewing the live. Okay, here we go.
To it because I know that everybody want to know. I have been in touch with Ronnie Bo. I'm not going to say how or to what extent, but I'm going to tell you this. The man is not dead. The man is not locked up. He's not in jail. He's not in prison. He's not in Chicago. None of that stuff. But I know that it's going to be a lot of rumors and stuff going on. So I'm going to let y'all hear directly from him. And he has a direct message for the people and a very specific message for Jaguar Right. Just read between the lines. Here you go.
Corey, what it do, bro? It's your boy Ronnie Bo, man. I know you've been seeing that shit online. I see you've been trying to call. I'm not going to answer them phones, bro. There's a lot of shit going on. I'm not going to answer it to protect my own well-being and the well-being of those who, the Fed's trying to probably wrap up into this little conspiracy with me. You know what I mean? On my dead brother, I did not sell drugs no more, to get that clear. But for some reason, they stopped me yesterday. They detained me and they tried to interrogate me. And I'm pretty sure they know I don't sell drugs no more either, because they weren't asking about no street shit. And these like some different type of government officials or whatever you want to call them, but they asking about shit like what we got going on online, bro. Like saying that it could be a scam and some type of other crimes to if they could find out that I'm lying on Jay-Z and they bring Jag, like I got control over what Jag do. Now look, that's sis and all. And please get this message to Jag, bro, because that's sis and she needs to know what's going on. I ain't had time to be trying to look all on YouTube, and God is my witness. I ain't been on YouTube looking at none of that, but my lawyer friend or girlfriend or whatever y'all want to call her, Caroline, like she hit me talking about it's people on here under Jag live she just did about you, saying that I'm a plant, and I guess they pay so much attention they seen that I shouted her out in a live I did on Sean Atwood channel where I said I got this new attorney girlfriend. People just crazy, man. But anyway, she brought it to my attention, right? And they released me the same night. They released me yesterday, right? So this morning, you know what I do? The same thing I did when the DEA locked me up in 2000. Well, not locked me up, but when they detained me in 2017 and said, we've been watching you for 3 years, but you a small fry to us. We want the one you getting that shit from and shit like that. And it's like, we ain't really coming for you now. We just want to put something on your mind and just think about, do you want to do life in prison, or do you want to take a job with us, right? So you know what I do as soon as I get out? I put me a lawsuit together and filed it as soon as I had it prepared. You know what I did this time? They telling me don't do this and do that. You know what I did? I went to the courthouse today. It took me a while. I got a attorney girlfriend now, if that's what y'all want to call her. So the process is a lot more simple for me now, because I know what to research and how to do things more professionally now. So I actually put 2 lawsuits together today, and I filed both of them today against the police, the government, or whatever y'all want to call it.
Okay.
Now, I know you said you could copy one, but the defendants are different.
Yeah.
So I was going to say
Okay.
you could
just
copy
have a-
this one in full and then just use the cover sheet
Okay.
for the separate one.
Sure.
And is there anything else that I need to fill out?
Yeah, let me just get this situated first. Do you have extra copies for me to file stamp? Did you bring any?
No, but I could pay for copies if necessary.
Okay. You're gonna want copies, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I told the government to leave me alone. Now I'm here filing more lawsuits. Y'all want to harass me? Y'all want to make Christmas bad for me and my family? It's okay. Just remember, I know the law. I beat you guys before. And I'm actually like 3-0 with you guys. So why y'all keep playing with me? It's 2 more lawsuits. Be 5-0 with y'all. Keep playing with me. And I'm gonna keep beating y'all ass in this court system until y'all kill me. Cause this shit is not no game, and I'm gonna fight, and I'm not gonna fold, and I'm never on my dead brother. I would never work for this government, the police, the feds, none of that on my dead brother. I would not. It's just I can't do that. I have real integrity. But on another note for the fans, I got my A1 number phone back from the lady. You know what I mean? My other lady friend. And I see y'all been calling, but I can't answer none of these calls. And y'all want to take that as a negative, then that's cool. But for the ones who really got love for me, just understand, like, them phones tap. They watching and listening to everything I do and say and all that. And you know, when I get new phones, I'm gonna follow up with all the people I know that really care. You know what I mean? But speaking of that, the lady who had the phone, like, Jag, trust me, I ain't mad at you about nothing you do, but it was brought to my attention that, you know, and for those who watching, God is my witness on my dead brother. I haven't even talked to Jag since none of this, but somehow she know that this girl, and I don't got nothing against her, she ain't did much wrong. Her thing was, you know, I had to leave her with the phone for a while because I got so much going on. I'm trying to be productive in other areas of my life. So I left her with the phone to follow up to send everybody the free ebook that I promised, right? So she go through there and saying, all these people, you think they for you, they ain't really gonna be there for you when you need them and this and that. And she took certain matters into her own hands, which she shouldn't have done. And that's why me and her is not gonna be associating maybe ever again, if not at least until she come to her senses and realize that she fucked up real bad. But yeah, Jag, you know, I heard about what you said and you're not wrong. And the crazy thing is you kind of right. And I don't even know how you knew or came to this conclusion, but yeah, all girl foul to say the least. And I'm gonna leave that there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. But with regards to my attorney, lady friend, thanks for everything you've done. I appreciate you. You're really helping me through this. And I don't want to even mention that because on my dead brother, I got a threat saying, did you somebody, they said they was your uncle, and I know your father was a mayor in Miami, but they were saying, like, don't mention you no more and stuff like that. So now they messing with people like you who don't even got anything to do with this. And I know what it is. They don't want people like you supporting me because they know how powerful I am myself. And once I start getting people like you in my inner circle, they know I'm gonna really be a threat then. So I don't want nothing to happen to you, you know, if you decide to fall back. And I would advise you to fall back. I don't want you to because I got love for you and I kind of need you, but it's just I don't want nothing bad to happen to you either. And speaking of that, I really don't want nothing bad to happen to Jag. And Jag, I just want to say, this done got a lot deeper than Jay-Z. And I know you got to do what you're doing. And I know you going to do what you're going to do. And the same with me. I'm going to do what I got to do. And I'm not going to fall back from certain things. But it's bigger than Jay-Z, Jag. It's the government. You see, when Dr. King and Malcolm X try to come together, not that we know where is near as big as those titans, those giants, but you see what J. Edgar Hoover put in, you know, the FBI directive to kill people like them and never let no black person get as big as them. So I'm gonna just say that. And Jag, you one of the most wisest people I know. Jaguar Wright is, to me, the most influential black woman in the world, if not the most influential woman in the world, period. So just know the impact that you having, Jag, and know what come with that. And I don't want that to sound like a threat, but just like I don't even want to say a warning, but it's just like, just think about that. Like, I know I got to move different, and I just want you to move different. And it's way bigger than Jay-Z. I know what he did to you, and I know what they saying he did to me. But if something happened to either one of us, I wouldn't point the finger at Jay-Z. It's the government, sis. And I love you, so just be careful and just know I'm straight. I'm not going to say I'm okay, because I'm not really, to be honest. But I'm alive, and I'm in good spirit, and I'm healthy. And, I know I got God with me, so I ain't really even worried. But Jag, just be careful. As soon as I get our new phones, I'm gonna find a way to reach out to you. We're gonna chop it up then. But meanwhile, just take heed to what I said. And I love you. And I love all my people out there, the ones who really support me. And trust me, I know the difference from the fans who really just spies and reporting to people and trying to do what they gotta do to bring me down. But I'm gone. Ronnie Bo. And I'll be back for sure.
Now, I do know that he is going through some things, and he has filed another lawsuit against the government because he basically tired of it. So, because I don't know if you all know this, but he filed a lawsuit against the government before and actually won because he was being harassed. And then I do know.
This is the police body camera footage showing what happened after 2 Milwaukee police officers approached Ronnie Martin as he was sitting in the passenger seat of a car in a gas station parking lot at the corner of Capitol and Sherman.
I believe they signaled me to move the vehicle. When I attempted to move the vehicle, I was snatched out of the vehicle, slammed to the ground on my face, tased by both officers.
In the video, one of the officers can be heard saying Martin had a plastic baggie in his hand.
Then he tried to stuff it. He tried to jump over to the driver's seat and jump out.
They even took me to the district after I was released from the hospital for the injuries. They took me to the district and strip searched me, and they still never found the bag.
In this civil rights lawsuit filed in federal court Friday, Martin's attorneys named Dominique Hagan Brown as one of the 2 officers who allegedly used excessive, unreasonable, and unjustified force against Martin, causing serious physical and emotional pain. Back on August 11th, Martin's lawyer filed an excessive force claim with the city about the incident. It was just 2 days later when Hagan Brown shot and killed Seville Smith during a traffic stop at 44th and Hour, sparking violent protests in Sherman Park that weekend.
That, and I try to keep this at minimum because I don't know exactly what all he want everybody to know, but he also had a lawsuit just recently because he had got arrested. They called him armed and dangerous, and just they just keep messing with him and arresting him. So this is kind of what he's going through, but this one was a little bit different, as you can see, and I'm pretty sure it's more to that story than what he's telling us. But obviously, whenever he's ready to speak about it, he'll come out, perhaps here or somewhere else. But wherever it's at, just be respectful. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, quit saying that man is unalived. Don't do that. Don't do that. That man got a family out here, and you shouldn't. Even if you think that, don't get on the internet and say that. What is wrong with people? Let that man live. Actually, let him live. Okay. But anyway, that's the message directly from him. And stay tuned and wake up before you go to sleep. Peace. We out of here.
All right. So with that all been said, I have several questions. Auntie Leah said Carolyn Carello is his attorney girlfriend's name, and I can't find nothing on her being an attorney. I need a phone call from you, Ronnie. Okay. Here's the thing. Thank you for your insight into the topic and your contribution to the channel, beloved. Peace, love, and blessings. Now, I received an email from someone this morning with some information that Ronnie supposedly gave them. And it was a bit different from the information that he gave Too Strong, in my opinion. So with that all been said, I don't know exactly what's going on here. I'm not really going to elaborate too much on it, because one thing that I know about people who look like me, when you go against their narrative, comes the backlash. Okay. I remember when I went in on Grandmaster Jay, how everybody got so mad. A whole bunch of black people got mad, but y'all see in the end, I was proven right. Okay. So what do you all think? I'll take you all's opinions. I have several questions is all I'll say on that. I have several questions. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Now, with that all being said, Shop Girl says, dearest Queen, I do believe Ronnie and others who pay for their sins correct and come to God deserve their dignity. Well, everyone deserves dignity, beloved. I absolutely believe that. And thank you for your contribution to the channel and your insight into the topic. Peace, love, and blessings. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. You all know me. I'm always objective and I always have my third eye open. Okay. I always have my third eye open at the end of the day. So just know that. Okay. I have several questions. All right. Now, Jay-Z didn't do anything to Jaguar, right? She stayed lying, says Earl Monroe. Okay. That's your opinion, beloved. All right. Mr. Elevation says just mentioning jugular jag name gets you cut, huh? Y'all are terrible. Okay. Bufana Duba says, I just heard that Alex Spiro Carter people are calling content creators. I wouldn't be surprised. Monin Wa says, I have several questions too, Queen. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Now, I know it's easy for some people to look at things one way, but I look at things with my third eye. Okay, I look at things with my third eye, and I always go by my instinct and my intuition. That's how I knew Grandmaster Jay was a whole agent from the get-go. I was the first one on YouTube that called him out. And everybody came in on me, but then later other people started calling him out. Okay, so I'm going to leave this at that because I'm not trying to be getting into a back and forth, but I have several questions. Okay, for one, this whole thing with the Sean Atwood stuff, that all is very suspicious to me. Okay, that's my opinion. That's all very suspicious to me at the end of the day. All right, Activates Logistics says, I don't believe him respectfully. I think he got paid. You could be right. You could be right. Auntie Leah said it's all nefarious, Queen. Yeah, it is all nefarious, okay? It is all nefarious. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I've heard two different things already. This video, what was said in this video, and then somebody sent me proof. They sent me receipts this morning. Okay, they sent me text messages from Ronnie Bo. Okay, so those text messages don't sound like what was said in this video, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that everything's not everything. I'm just saying that I have several questions. I'm somebody that, you can't just convince me of stuff just because you said it. That's how I'm gonna leave that. Okay, with that all being said, Truth No said, Scam Master J. Exactly. Let me tell you guys something. For those of you who remember when everybody was jumping on Grandmaster J's bandwagon, and then he reached out to me of all people, because I'm like, this dude has all these followers. Why is he reaching out to me, telling me to link up with him when he comes to Atlanta for the formation? My spidey senses said, no, absolutely don't link up with him. But I found it all very interesting because as soon as I saw that dude, my spirit told me he was an agent. That's before he even started talking about NFAC. I saw him on a video before that, like 6 months to a year earlier. And then when he came on with the whole NFAC thing, I was like, yeah, this dude's a whole agent. Here's the thing that many people didn't even catch until I told them. The name of his group was the Not Effing Around Crew. Then he changed it to the Not Effing Around Coalition. Now, the Not Effing Around Crew, that was what the FBI called those people in that movie, The Town, with Ben Affleck, the bank robbers. That's what they called them. And when I pointed that out, then he comes back and changes their name to the Not Effing Around Coalition. Okay, I just want you all to pay attention, because a whole lot of things that you see online in this day and age is nothing but theatrics. Okay, like Tony Busby said, histrionics. Okay, meaning performances, melodramatic. Okay, theatrical, scripted. Okay, I just want y'all to pay attention. That's what I was trying to tell people about Grandmaster J. Scripted. Okay, whole things scripted and put together. And people follow it and believe it because people love salacious stories. Okay, now I'm not saying this is scripted. I'm just saying I have questions. All right, so with that all being said, the Hood Reeler says, save the kids, pay attention to Allie Carter. Okay. Thank you for your insight into the topic and your contribution to the channel. Beloved, peace, love, and blessings. I have several questions for Allie Carter also, because Allie Carter claims that she's Tupac's daughter, which she's not. Okay, she's not. But let me continue. I'm not even going to get into that because, again, I don't want everybody trying to go in on the queen. All right. Nick65 said Jay-Z really needs to go down. Yeah, I believe that he does, but he's not. Jay-Z is not. Like I told you guys in the video that I did yesterday, Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, has ties to the CIA. He literally worked with them when he was in college. He still has those ties, I'm sure. His head of Rock Nation, Desiree Perez, has ties to the feds. She was a federal informant for quite some time. Okay, Jay-Z has allegedly had ties to the feds himself. Okay, so with that all being said, I just, at the end of the day, Jay-Z, I don't see him going to jail or prison. I don't. Okay. Auntie Leah says, y'all can lay off Jaguar, please. We have several questions. Okay. Justin Tispe said, yes, he's calling content creators repeatedly. Really? And how do we know that who this person is? They're saying this person is pertaining to Jay-Z. See, this is all interesting because let's not forget how people were also allegedly calling people and popping up at people's residences pertaining to Diddy. Okay. Let's not forget that, okay? How people are supposedly contacting content creators about Diddy. Now, I'm sorry, but if this is the case, Jay-Z would have to be a whole fool to have people going around contacting content creators after we already have heard that Diddy was doing the same thing, okay? Queen Shay said Jag is the best storyteller, true or false? Oh, yeah, that she absolutely is. She is absolutely a good storyteller. I absolutely agree. Okay, Vince I Am said, that's facts, Queen. Okay, thank you, beloved. She absolutely is a good storyteller. Mr. Elevation says, I'm going to need the truth to be told. I'm with the Queen of Receipts. Okay, thank you. The Queen has questions, is all I'm saying. Daisy says, sounds like Jay sent his informants to scare you or to find out if you would tell them anything. What? To scare me? Honey, nobody scares me. Why the hell would Jay-Z send informants to try to scare me? Nobody scares me. And listen, just because my opinion doesn't align with yours, and because I don't jump on bandwagons like most people do, because I exercise critical thinking skills and I look at things objectively and I like to see receipts. See, I don't just go by what people say. That's what many people do foolishly. Some people can get on the internet and tell y'all stories and it sounds all good, but they never show not one receipt. Okay? Y'all can believe it if you want to. At the end of the day, I need to see proof. Because when I tell you all things, I show proof. And if I don't have proof, I tell you it's my opinion. That's what I do. Okay? So don't sit here and try to imply. Don't go there because you'll get cursed out real quick. Okay? And you'll get roasted. Don't go there and act like anybody paid me to do anything. All right? Because obviously you don't know me. And if this is your first time on my channel, that's why you for damn sure don't need to try to come at the queen like that. Okay? Because I'm not the one to play with. You better check my resume. That's what you better do. Okay? You better check my resume. All right? Daisy, Henry. That's what you better do. Now, with that all being said, I should have dropped the link. But Andrea said, true, indeed, Queen, no lies at all. Okay, I'm just saying. Sheila says, yes, I sure did, and I remember that movie. Right. And see, here's the thing. Here's how you know people are stupid, like that person that just said that. Here's the thing. It would be so easy and so much more to my benefit to just go along with it and say, oh, yeah, that's how you get clicks and views. I want you all to pay attention. You get clicks and views when you go along with people's narratives, when you go along with what's popular, when you go along with popular opinion, that's when you get clicks and views. You see, when I went in on Grandmaster Jay and exposed him, did I get clicks and views for that? People were mad. Some people stopped following me, but I didn't give a damn because I felt like he was dangerous. And apparently he was dangerous. That's why Earthall Wallace is now sitting in prison. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention. At the end of the day, this man was collecting intel on people who looked like me for the government. Okay, that's what he was doing. Now, some of y'all still might not want to believe that. And I told you guys that he was going to get pulled out once his cover was blown. I said, now he's going to disappear from social media. They're probably going to say he's going to prison or something. He's going to have some charges. Okay, but y'all should be asking yourselves, like I said before, if Grandmaster Jay was so real and authentic, why the hell did he supposedly get convicted and sent to prison for pointing his gun at an agent when he was in Kentucky with the Breonna protest, but nobody did anything when he was talking about snatching up the mayor and the mayor's kids, throwing them in trunks, and when he was threatening to delete people. And I told y'all, I said, y'all don't find that suspicious? He's literally online making terroristic threats. How are his videos even still up on Instagram and YouTube? How come nobody's pressing charges? How come nobody's come and arrested him? But, that goes over some people's heads. That goes over some people's heads. So I'm sorry, but don't get mad at me if I have several questions. I'm not saying anybody is lying as it pertains to this situation. I'm saying that I have questions, and I can have questions as much as I want to. Okay? I don't have to just believe everything that some of y'all believe at the end of the day. And if you don't like what the queen is cooking, you already know what I say. Okay? Period. All right? So with that all being said, let's continue. Okay? Red Wine says, facts, queen. We don't want them lies. Okay, yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not the one to sit up here and tell lies and just say whatever and go along with narratives for clicks and views. I don't have to, because I don't make my living off of YouTube like most people do. And even if I did, I still wouldn't do it. Okay, please sit down somewhere. Okay? Faye says, I love your content. It's so refreshing. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate you. All right. So the haters can go on and be mad, honey, at the end of the day. I have several questions. All right. Andrea said, bingo, queen. Okay, so now with that all being said, let's talk about Diddy. Let's talk about Diddy. TC Dan said, talk that talk, queen. Okay. Talking about somebody came and scared me. Honey, nobody scares me. How many of you remember, one's in the chat, how many of you remember when I had that phone call with somebody threatening me when I was exposing Wig 1? How many of you remember that? When somebody called me and threatened me and I recorded it and I played it on live? Okay, y'all remember that? At the end of the day, honey, nobody scares me. What the hell you gonna do? Because anything somebody else think they're gonna do to the queen can do the same. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Okay, y'all better recognize at the end of the day. Okay, that's what y'all better do. Y'all better recognize. Period. Okay, so with that all being said, let's get into it because they say poor little old Diddy was complaining. I guess he's in some type of critical mindset because he had to spend his first Christmas in jail. So Diddy reportedly suffered a massive meltdown in hellhole jail after bleak Christmas. These people are so darn dramatic. Hellhole jail. First of all, I told you guys, an insider told me the jail is not even that bad, like they're trying to make it out to be, with the rats and roaches and the maggots and food and all that stuff. All BS. Okay, please pay attention. Now, Sean Diddy Combs reportedly had a meltdown at the Metropolitan Detention Center in New York during the holiday season. According to reports, the incident was triggered by the rapper's frustration over still being in jail months after his September arrest, despite having a high-powered legal team. Recently, Sean Diddy Combs voluntarily withdrew his bail appeal after being denied release 3 times, which guarantees the rapper will remain in jail until his May trial. Now, on Thursday, December the 26th, Diddy reportedly had a breakdown because he couldn't believe he was still stuck at the MDC prison months after his arrest on S-crime charges. Now, so this is all crazy. What does he mean he can't believe, okay, that he's still stuck in jail? Honey, where else you going to be? Now, according to the Daily Mail, the rapper had expected to be out on bail by now due to the high-powered legal team that he assembled for his defense. However, the failure of their efforts to secure his release has seemingly taken a toll on him, making spending holidays behind bars a nightmare. Guess what? Guess what about that? His victims, his alleged victims and accusers, well, I'm sure they went through nightmares if what they're alleging is true. Okay, now it remains unclear what time of the day the alleged meltdown occurred, and there have been no statements from Diddy's legal team confirming the incident. Now, the rapper reportedly informed the prison guards of his situation and requested to be taken to the hospital. However, Diddy's request was denied, leaving him to cope with the situation on his own. He eventually managed to calm himself down with a meditation technique he's been using while he's been behind bars. This is what a source told the outlet. Let me tell you guys, that meditation technique, y'all know where he learned that from, right? Y'all know where he learned that meditation technique from. I guarantee you it was Russell Simmons. It was Russell Simmons. I'm pretty sure that he learned his meditation technique from Russell Simmons. That's why when Russell Simmons comes out talking about he can take all these lie detector tests, well, I'm sure you can, and you can pass them. Okay, this is why they're not admissible in court. Because for one, if you know how to control your breathing, if you're someone who practices yoga and the art of visualization and meditation and all of those types of spiritual things, you can absolutely pass a lie detector test. And also, if you're someone who's a pathological liar, because pathological liars tend to believe their own lies, so it wouldn't pick up that you're lying. Okay, I just want y'all to pay attention. Okay, now Cookie says Queen be hurting their feelings and they can't stand it. Well, I don't give a damn about their feelings. I don't give a damn about their feelings, because here's the thing. In the words of the agent Grandmaster J, what did he used to say? Facts over feelings. That's what he used to say, right? Facts over feelings. And I agree with him. That's one thing I agree with him on. Okay, I don't get all up in my emotions. You see, because here's the thing. When you get up in your emotions, you base your thinking and your conclusions off of emotion. See, that can get you in trouble. See, that's how people can be deceived so easily, because people think out of emotions. I think off of logic. Okay, that's what I do. If I have any emotional attachments to it, I try to remove that away from the situation so I can look at it objectively. Okay, and with a critical eye and my third eye. That's what I do. Okay. Hotep Sahadi says, clearly Russell does not believe in his breathing technique. Otherwise, he would not be hiding out halfway across the world. His breathing technique doesn't have anything to do with him hiding out. His breathing technique is why I'm saying he could pass a lie detector test. That doesn't have anything to do with him hiding out. Breathing techniques are not going to stop someone from being incarcerated, convicted, okay, by a jury and sent to prison. Okay, that's why he's hiding out. As far as I'm concerned, that's why I think he's hiding out. Okay, he got the hell up out of Dodge before an indictment could come. Now, G from the Land says, Queen, I'm visiting my people in Texas, putting them onto the real Queen of Receipts. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate you. And thank you for your contribution to the channel. Peace, love, and blessings. Mr. Elevation said, don't mess with the Queen. She's been receipting people for years. Thank you. I certainly have. And I haven't been wrong about any of those people as of yet. Okay, so please pay attention. So don't get mad, because I have several questions, honey. All right. Now, with that all being said, Diddy sitting up here having a whole meltdown. They say that he took his little meditation technique that he learned from Russell Simmons, mind you. Okay, he started using that. However, it took the rapper some time to recover, as the alleged meltdown deeply affected him. Now, the source says it took him a few hours of deep breathing and focusing to get out of the bad space he was in, but he finally managed it. Oh, so sad for Diddy. Okay, Diddy, sit down somewhere, darn where. Okay, the report follows earlier claims that the rapper was facing a bleak Christmas, including not being served any lavish meal for the celebration. At the time, it was said that the music mogul would only be getting what's available for him at the MDC commissary list and a very lean Christmas or holiday sack. So it's plastic and it's almost like a big pillow, and over the years it has shrunk, a prison expert Larry Levine said. This man, Larry Levine, I don't put any stake in what he says. Okay, this is the same man who was on News Nation. Now he's a former prisoner himself. They're talking to this guy, taking talking points from him like he's an expert. To me, this guy's a clout chaser. That's just my opinion. I don't put any stake in anything that he says. He added saying it's a bunch of crap that probably was purchased because it was out of date, because the prison system sells you out of date stuff, and they're trying to act like they're doing the inmates a favor. And then, they were talking about how Diddy was thinner and all of that. Diddy reportedly appeared astonishingly thinner during his last court appearance, where cameras were prohibited. The disgraced rapper's appearance fueled rumors that he has been avoiding meals, which may have contributed to his weight loss. Speaking on Diddy's alleged weight loss, expert Levine says it shouldn't be surprising if the music mogul skips meals. He explained that the Bad Boy Records founder might do so for safety while in prison. He's got a lot of people in trouble. People want to kill him. This is what he says. Okay, so what if somebody on the outside knew someone that had a relative that worked in the prison and they put something in his food? He goes on to say that a little bit at a time, then he gets poisoned, whatever it is. And it's early checkout for Mr. Puff Daddy. They kill him. That's another reason, another theory as to why he wasn't eating. He was afraid the food was poisoned or contaminated. No, he wasn't. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, that's all bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why that's bullshit. Because here's the thing. They do have commissary, and Diddy has money, so he can buy food from there for number one. Okay, he can buy food from there for number one. And also, what I heard months ago, from the insider, remember when the insider was telling me all that stuff about Diddy? One of the things they told me was that Diddy was paying other inmates to test his food. He was having other inmates to test his food, paying them to do so. And they gladly did. Okay. So Diddy's not worried about that, because if the food is poisoned, he's not going to be the one that kills over, because he's paying other people to taste the food first. And not only that, he's buying stuff from commissary. Okay. That's common sense. Now, so with that all been said, this is why I told you guys this person is not credible as far as I'm concerned. This former inmate who's now a prison consultant, absolutely not credible. Okay. I don't believe the bullshit. Like I said, this is what critical thinking skills and action look like. Okay, please pay attention. Okay, please pay attention. All right, M. Penny says questions are Queen Ahmadiyyah. Exactly. Exactly. Vince I am said the Queen has always been spot on. Thank you, beloved. Okay. At the end of the day, not to boast or brag or toot my own horn, but I absolutely have been. And this is why other people use my talking points. Okay, pay attention. Now, with that all being said, here's the thing they're saying also about Diddy. They said Diddy's been upstaged by Luigi Maggiani, okay, the guy who's in jail for having shot and killed the CEO, right? The United Healthcare CEO. Luigi Maggiani set to move in close to Diddy in Brooklyn prison after upstaging him. Okay, what is this, a jail contest? Please pay attention. So it says Luigi Maggiani and the disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs are set to become neighbors in Brooklyn's most notorious prison. 26-year-old who is accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson is currently confined to the Metropolitan Detention Center's Special Housing Unit, a solitary confinement area designated for high-risk inmates. Meanwhile, the shamed rapper currently resides in the general population inside the same New York prison. However, prison consultant Sam Mango has now revealed that although the infamous pair are on separate floors now, they will be on the same floor at some point. Maggiani, an Ivy League graduate, was extradited to the Brooklyn detention facility from Pennsylvania last week. He faces both state and federal charges, including first-degree murder and stalking, following the December 4th daylight shooting of Thompson in New York's Midtown. Maggiani is still being held in observation, or the Special Housing Unit, also known as the SHU. Okay, now Luigi has not been moved into general population yet, which is where Sean Combs is being held. So anyway, they say they will be held on a separate floor, and at some point will be on the same floor together. But at this point, they have not been placed on the same floor. Okay, so anyway, I don't even know what the point of them telling us that was. They're not on the same floor right now. And what's this about him upstaging Diddy? So are they trying to say that his case is more relevant than Diddy's, or more people are intrigued by his case? Because I disagree with that. I don't think so. People talked about that for a week or two, and then now everybody's right back on Diddy and Jay-Z's story. So Andrea said you have to pay to play, so he's paying for all the dirt he has done. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Denise says, is Diddy on a hunger strike? No, Diddy's not on a hunger strike. Now, here's the thing. People can lose weight due to stress, which I believe he's absolutely in there stressed the hell out. Who wouldn't be? You're in jail. You're not living your lavish lifestyle. You can't see your kids, your mom. You can't see your family and friends. You know, your friends have thrown you to the wolves. Okay, Jay-Z says you never were friends. So I'm sure that he's stressed, okay? When you're stressed out, you tend to lose weight because you don't eat as much as you normally would. That doesn't mean that he's not eating out of fear, okay? Because like I said, the insider told me weeks ago that Diddy was paying inmates to test his food before he ate it. And also, common sense tells me that he's getting stuff from commissary, okay? They sell noodles and all kinds of stuff in there. Cans of tuna, you name it. So with that all being said, there's no such thing as Diddy being on a hunger strike, okay? Hotep Sahadi said he needed to lose those extra stones anyway. His body double be looking terrible. Not his body double. Look, LaClara says he's got plenty of human pacifiers in the jail with him. Maybe he can find one of those corrupt guards to set up a meet. I mean, you never know. Okay, so with that all being said, listen, I'm about to be out of here. I just wanted to know what you all thought about that Ronnie Bo situation. Aqua Girl said, I bet his head looks extra big. It probably does with the weight loss, right? Okay. Hot Mess Equine says, I can't stand grifters and clout chasers. I can't either. I can't either, beloved. Okay, I absolutely can't either. And there's a whole lot of those. There's enough of them to go around, okay? So with that all been said, listen, I love you all to life. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Okay, please like, share, subscribe. All right, if you're mad about anything the Queen says, hey, you know what to do. Just stop following, okay? At the end of the day, I'm never pressed. All right, I'm never pressed. But on this channel, you're going to get the truth. Okay, you're going to get the truth on this channel. I don't paint narratives, and I don't go along to get along, and I don't just say stuff because that's what's popular and what everybody else is saying. Okay, at the end of the day, I can stand alone on my own 2 feet and trust and believe. Unlike that idiot Daisy, whoever they were that was in here, nobody scares me. Please, okay, pay attention. Nobody scares me. The hell? All right? Nobody scares the Queen. And let's not forget that my uncle is a retired special agent from the GBI. So I'm scared of the feds. The feds sent somebody for me to be scared. Like, sit down somewhere. Like, okay, please. That's all I'm saying. All right. And so that all been said. Likes up, everyone, please like and share, or don't. Okay. I hope you all enjoy the rest of this evening. Okay. And I will be on live tomorrow. Okay. I will be on live tomorrow with some more information as it pertains to Jay-Z. And this will be an exclusive. All right. This will be an exclusive. And I will produce receipts as I always do. See, I don't have to sit here and just tell y'all a bunch of bullshit and then paint narratives and don't have anything to back it up, not even one receipt. Even if an insider tells me something, y'all know I still show you the receipts, okay? Y'all know that. I still show you the receipts because even if an insider tells me something, I'm going to research it, okay? That's what I'm going to do. You're going to get thorough receipts on here. You're never going to be able to say the Queen's out here telling lies for clicks and views. That's what nobody's going to say, okay? That's what nobody can say, honestly, all right? So with that all being said, everyone please like and share. Okay. Sheila says, exactly what does that mean? What does what mean, beloved? Be more specific. Do I need to drop the link? Do I need to drop the link for anybody before I go? Does anybody have questions, beef, snide, comments? Anybody upset? Does anybody need me to drop the link? Because I do have time. I do have time to drop the link. Okay. Sheila asks, do you need me to drop the link so you can clarify what you're talking about when you're asking exactly what does that mean? What does what mean? You have to be specific. I said a lot of things. Which point are you confused about? Okay, which point are you confused about? Facts, Queen, I've been there before, okay? HCY Project says he's probably depressed. Of course he is, beloved, absolutely, I believe it, okay? I mean, you know, he may be going around trying to motivate the other prisoners, like they said, the other inmates, like they said, at the jail, but at the end of the day, you can't be happy and thrilled about your situation. Nobody could when you're sitting in jail and you don't know when, if ever, you'll get out. That has to be stressful. So like I said, that's likely why he's sitting there, you know, losing weight, because stress makes you lose your appetite. So that would be why he's not eating as much, not necessarily because he's on a hunger strike. Okay. Diddy loves Diddy. Y'all think he really is going to sit there and be on a hunger strike to starve himself to death? This is the same man who they just claimed asked to go to the hospital because he was having a whole meltdown. So please make that make sense. Okay? This is critical thinking skills in action, people. That's all I'm telling you. Okay? That's all I'm telling you. Cookie said, Queen, they don't want none. I'm just saying, if they do, I can drop the link. I can drop the link is all I'm saying. I have no problem. Okay, Sheila Atkins said Luigi and Diddy might be on the same floor in jail. Well, they're not right now. Oh, is that what you were talking about? What does that mean? Well, they're saying that they're not on the same floor, but they eventually might be. Okay, but if that's not even the case as of yet, my question is, why are they saying that he's upstaging Diddy? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me, but, you know. Okay, so that all been said, M. Penny said he pulling down bottom drapes. Y'all are nefarious. Listen, I'm out of here. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. I love you all to life. I hope you enjoy the rest of this evening. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives.
your neck. Hit 'em with that flavor. Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got